It's a dream of many to one day be able to hop on a rocket and take a trip through the cosmos. And one Canadian company aims to push the boundaries of hypersonic flight and space accessibility at the lowest possible cost. Space Engine Systems is pursuing high-speed flight both on Earth and in space. They completed testing of a full-scale engine in 2021, and they have other suborbital and low Earth orbit flights planned for the next 2 years. They've developed their rockets using both air-breathing and rocket engines, and their innovative heat exchanger and ramjet technologies will aim to overtake the top speeds of any modern vehicle. Joining us now to talk more about Space Engine Systems and their mission is Pradeep Das, President and Chief Technology Officer. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about Space Engine Systems, or SES, and how the company came to be.
Space Engine Systems was established in 2011. The aim is basically for the lunar mission. We are trying to replace the rocket in the sense like wherever there's atmosphere, we wanted to use the oxygen in the atmosphere. So we have a combined cycle with an air-breathing engine and the rocket engine. That's how it came about. And of course, it's the lowest cost because you're using free oxygen in the atmosphere instead of a rocket, where it's got to take oxygen and other stuff, even during the ascent to atmospheric area.
Could you give our viewers a brief overview of what hypersonic flight is?
It's very simple. Hypersonic just means Mach 5, 5 times the speed of sound or higher. That's it.
SES has a laid out plan regarding when certain named rockets will be tested, as well as which altitude they are aiming to reach. Can you briefly go over each of the rockets and when they are scheduled to be tested?
Okay, Hello One experimental, as the name implies, is an experimental air-breathing engine. It's a plane. It takes off horizontally and lands horizontally. It'll go up to Mach 5 and it will reach an altitude somewhere between 28 to 32 kilometers, and then it'll come back and land. That will prove the flight test. And we have done all the engine tests last year, and it was published in the AIAA Aerospace America, completed turbine and the ramjet testing. Now what we are doing is an integrated testing of the vehicle body, which we're building right now. So it should be ready this year, but whether we can fly or not depends on FAA. And our aim is to fly from the US, and that's our focus at this time.
Where is SES currently regarding its testing schedule? Like, as you mentioned, which rocket are you actively working on or testing right now?
We are basically working on the Hello One experimental. That is the first vehicle, which will be ready this year. We started the design on Hello One and Hello 2, which is basically a larger vehicle than this one, except for the Hello One X, it'll only go up to 20 to 32 kilometers and come back and land. Hello One would take us all the way to suborbital, and it can release a transfer vehicle of 550 kilograms for satellite. But all these, including Hello One X, are manned or crewed vehicle with an unmanned option. And the Hello 2 would take 5,500 kilograms to LEO or low Earth orbit. But again, Hello One and Hello 2 can send a transfer vehicle to the lunar mission. So that's the focus of the whole company. And we are trying to displace other rocket companies. I mean, we consider SpaceX as one of the best companies in rocket technology. And if you look at the first stage coming back, it's taken the oxygen, the fuel, the liquid nitrogen to come back and land softly. And for us, it's just glide back. It's free. So we basically take oxygen from the air.
What would you say is the importance of space engineering and space exploration as the technology continues to develop?
I mean, the very fact that we are talking to you or you're using your cell phone is all based on space technology. Had it not been for the people before us in the last 50 years for them to aim for the moon, we won't have any of the cell technology. Let's go to the basics. Or if you have a drilling machine with a battery, that's what they use at the lunar mission to rotate something. They never had power. They use battery technology, which and now we use it every day in our houses. The immense in terms of medicine to do zero gravity technology research. It's a huge thing. I mean, people just don't realize, but every time you use your cell phone, you have to thank anyone who's worked on space technology.
Thank you so much for your time.